Hello friend, I am Hope and I'm really glad you're here today. Welcome to Psychology with Hope, a calm space for your mind, your emotions and your growth. Here we don't rush healing, we don't chase perfection, and we don't pretend life is easy. Together we explore the psychology behind human behavior, emotions, habits, relationships, and personal transformation. No pressure, no judgment, just understanding. Because when we understand our minds, we begin to understand ourselves. So relax your shoulder, take a slow breath, and let's begin. Have you ever met someone who seemed to understand exactly what you were thinking before you even said a word? It can feel almost magical, like they possesses a supernatural ability to peer directly into your thoughts. In the world of entertainment, people call this mind reading, but the truth is much more grounded and much more beautiful. We cannot read minds. What we can do is read people. Reading people is not a psychic power, it's a learnable psychological skill. It's about understanding human behavior, paying attention to nonverbal cues, and reverse engineering how the human mind operates. When we understand how people think, we can connect with them on a much deeper level. Today, we are going to look at the psychological principles of reading people and how you can apply these tools in your everyday life, at home, at work, and in your relationships to build trust and establish meaningful connections. Think about the way we interact with others. We often look at the world through our own filters, which can lead to cognitive biases. We assume we know what others are feeling based on our own past experiences, but when we learn to read people, we set our own assumptions aside and observe what is actually in front of us. When psychologists study communication, they find that a massive portion of our messages is sent through nonverbal channels, our postures, our facial expressions, the tension in our shoulders, and the way we make eye contact. For instance, have you ever noticed how someone might close their eyes tightly or look away when they feel exposed or caught off guard? In psychology, this is a subconscious defense mechanism. It's as if the brain is trying to create a shield. If they cannot see you, they feel on a deeper level, less visible themselves. By paying attention to these small physical shifts, you're not performing magic. You're simply practicing high levels of social cognition and empathy. You're tuning your minds to the frequency of another person's emotional state. Let's discuss a common situation where reading people and paying attention is incredibly valuable, yet where most of us struggle. Imagine you're at a gathering or a work event. You walk up to someone new, you shake the hand, you introduce yourself, and literally 1 second later, you realize you have completely forgotten their name. Why did this happen? Is it a bad memory? In psychology, we know this is not a memory failure. It's a result of working memory limitations and cognitive overload. When you meet someone new, your brain is busy processing a massive amount of data. You are thinking, how do I look? What should I say next? Do they like me? Your mind is so full of internal chatter that you do not actually process the sound of the name when they speak it. Your brain never encoded the information. You didn't forget the name. You never actually heard it. To help with this, we can look at a simple 3-step technique to quiet the mind and train our focus. Listen, repeat, and reply. So when we talk about step 1, which is listen, listening sounds simple, but it's one of the most underutilized skills in human relationships. The moment someone tells you the name, make your mind completely quiet for just 2 seconds. Drop your internal dialogue. Focus entirely on the sound of the name. Imagine your mind is a calm lake. When they speak, let the name make a clear imprint on the water. Step 2. Repeat. Immediately speak the name back to them. Ashley, it's good to meet you. Or Nanjira, did I pronounce that correctly? Saying the name aloud serves two psychological purposes. Number 1, it ingrains the sound in your auditory memory. Number 2, it shows the other person that you value them, immediately establishing the sense of psychological safety and mutual respect. Step 3. Reply. To fully cement the connection in your mind, reply with an anchor. This creates a visual or emotional association in your brain. Compliment. Ashley, those earrings are beautiful. Now your brain associates Ashley with a visual anchor. Spelling. Do you spell that with an EY or an EIGH? This forces your brain to visualize the letters, moving the name from temporary working memory into long-term storage. Connection. Associate them with someone else you know. Even its private thought, it links the new person to an existing pathway in your brain. When you practice this, you're not just remembering names, you're telling the person in front of you, I see you, you're important, and that is the foundation of trust. In any social interaction, there is an element of risk. We might get rejected, we might say the wrong thing, or we might forget a detail. Many people ask, aren't you afraid of getting it wrong or being judged? Of course, we all feel that fear, but the key to navigating social interactions and relationship is an unshakable belief that it will go well. In psychology, this is called the self-fulfilling prophecy. When you approach a situation believing it will work, your body relaxes, your voice becomes calmer, your shoulder drops, and your nervous system enters a state of safety. Because you're relaxed, the person you're talking to relaxes as well. Your belief creates the very reality you hoped for. But if you approach a conversation with anxiety and fear of rejection, your body becomes tense, you hold your breath, and you might come across as distant or defensive. Your mind is incredibly powerful. What you expect to happen is often what you create. So here's a question. When you walk into a crowded room or start a difficult conversation, what story is your mind telling you? Are you expecting connection or are you preparing for rejection? The art of reading minds is really just the art of deep attention. When you stop focusing on yourself, your own fears, your own responses, your own highlight reel, and turn your attention fully to the person in front of you, you begin to understand them. You see the hesitation in their smile. You hear the quiet tone in their voice. You notice when they need a moment to breathe. This is where true healing and connection begin. We do not need supernatural powers to understand each other. We just need to listen with a quiet mind and a warm heart. Before you go, if this conversation helped you today, I'd be grateful if you liked and subscribed. It helps Psychology with Hope reach more people who may need encouragement, understanding, and healing. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your heart. Love, your hope.